guys, how are we? I hope we're all having an amazing day. So if you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I do online health and fitness coaching, and I also do content creation for my Instagram, Liz Bites Back, and yeah, I do health and fitness and foodie content. So I've got a really exciting day ahead. I'm going to a Christmas market down the road, and then I'm also seeing my friends in London, and we're going out for a bit of food and a bit of drinks for my friend's birthday. So I thought I would do a bit of a juicy Q&A, answer all your questions. I put a Q&A box up yesterday on my Instagram, so I'm going to go through some of the questions and yeah, get ready. Question number 1. So when did you decide to pursue fitness as a career? So if you guys have been here from the start, well, if you follow my Instagram from the start, I didn't actually kind of intend to have fitness as my career, so I kind of just fell into it. I started my Instagram in 2020, so around kind of lockdown period, and I actually used it as more of kind of a recovery account. If you kind of been following, you know that I used to struggle with an eating disorder, so I was using the account to kind of keep myself accountable. I wanted to gain strength, I wanted to get stronger, I just wanted to become a better version of me really, and just feel my happiest and healthiest self. So I just kind of started recording my own journey, my own struggles, and then I actually realised that like so many more people than I thought were struggling, and it made me so sad to think that like other people in the same kind of situation. I felt so alone when I was struggling, and then next minute I had literally hundreds of DMs from people saying they're struggling, asking for advice and stuff, and yeah, I just realised that this was kind of like so much bigger than me, and I continued just posting, and I've posted pretty much, I'll say like 3, 4, 5 times a week since, yeah, probably about 4 times on average per week for about 2-3 years now, and I think it's just kind of paid off because I managed to kind of build a bit of a following, and from that, that's when I decided to, it was like 2021 last year, that's when I decided to actually, you know what, I want to take this next step further. So now I do online coaching. So in terms of kind of online pursue fitness as a career, it is obviously, I do online coaching, so I give someone a workout plan, I give someone a meal plan, I give them kind of that one-to-one support. However, a lot of it is the mindset side as well, which I love. So I don't want to be just kind of going down the fitness route. I like the well-being, the acceptance, the body image, like feeling good, not only physically, but mentally too. Just to let you know, the foundation I'm using is e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. I do normally use the Airbrush Flawless Charlotte Tilbury one, however I've run out and I had to go and get some foundation quickly yesterday. So yeah, I'm gonna see how this is. I've never actually used this one, so hopefully it is gonna be. Okay, question number 2. I can't believe I'm doing this. Are your boobs real? Asking because my cup has decreased drastically since I tried to lose weight. So I probably get this question once, 2, 3, probably like 3 times a week, and it's full of loads of girls asking me, how did you increase your boob size? Are your boobs fake? I'm like, I'm thinking about getting surgery, like your boobs are looking really good. I appreciate all the comments, guys, I appreciate it, but my boobs are real. My boobs are real, and then like people say that I'm lying, but I promise you I'm not lying about it. Like, why would I lie about it? I'd just be honest, there's nothing wrong. Like, people that got boobs on, I think, wow, like, you go, girl. But like, honestly, like, my boobs, they are real. The reason they've just got bigger is because I've put on a lot of weight. So from like 2020, we're now 2022, I've put on about 17 kilograms. It probably fluctuates a little bit, but that's the last time I weighed myself. So yeah, 17 kilograms of weight gain. It's gotta go somewhere. It's gotta go somewhere. And genetically, I think I just hold a little bit more body fat there. So it's gone to my boobs rather than my bum, which I'm not complaining about, but I would like it if a little bit went down there. But yeah, my boobs are real. But yeah, they will decrease if you're losing weight, because obviously it's body fat here. So if you're going for a weight loss journey, or if you've lost weight, then it is kind of normal to lose kind of the amount of boobage. I was gonna say boobage, the amount of kind of fat you have in that area. So I'm just gonna put on some concealer now. This is also e.l.f. again. e.l.f. is like a dupe of NARS, and it's so affordable, and it's also really good. I literally use that concealer all the time, so I definitely recommend this one. Question number 3. So how much money do you earn from social media? So Right, so if I'm completely honest, I don't actually use social media as kind of my main stream of income. Social media is kind of like an add-on from me. Like, that's where I get everyone from in terms of my coaching business, but my online coaching business is my main source of income. So with kind of Instagram, I do a few brand deals, but I don't really want to work with a lot of brands. I know that might sound a bit weird, but I just rather give one brand like my all and do like really good content for one or two brands rather than working with loads of brands. And like, I feel like some brands try and take kind of the piss a little bit. Like, they try and take the piss a bit, and they want you to like work for free and do loads of content and stuff. And then I know, because obviously I speak to other people in kind of the fitness industry, that other people getting paid a lot with kind of the same following, the same engagement. So I'm always like, don't really know if it's worth my time. So I do work with kind of a few brands. So I work with My Protein, who I absolutely love, and I get a bit of commission for everyone who uses my link. However, it's such a small amount of commission. Obviously, when more people are using it, it does build up, but it's not kind of it's not like money that I rely on. My main source of income is online coaching, like I said, and that is basically everyone pays like a monthly payment, and then that goes into the business. However, I haven't actually withdrawn any money from that, so I haven't actually paid myself since, where are we now? It's the 3rd of December now. I haven't paid myself since April. So May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, like 9 months. I haven't paid myself in 9 months. I think a lot of people are like, oh, you must earn so much money from social media and stuff. I've reinvested all my money, all the money earned with online coaching back into the business. I literally haven't touched it. So yeah, in terms of how much I get paid at the moment, I'm kind of using my savings and stuff. So the amount I've probably been paid this year since the April kind of financial year is about a few grand. Like, that's literally it, because I haven't taken any money out. So in terms of how much I get earned, it varies with the amount of like clients I have and also the amount of brand deals. But at the moment, like I said, I'm not actually paying myself because I want to kind of reinvest and give everyone the best possible service when it comes to online coaching. Right, so next question, drop the hair and skin routine. So the cleanser that I use is either the CeraVe, is that how you say it? I don't know how you say it. Or this one. So this one is, I don't know how you say it. Why do they all have such weird names? Cetaphil? I'm not even going to try and say it. This is so embarrassing. So yeah, it's just a gentle skin cleanser, normal to dry, sensitive skin. So that is what I use. And then I use a Vino moisturizer. I'll put a picture up of it there. So I don't really actually use that much. Personally, I find if I use too much, I come up in loads of spots. I always think less is better. There's so many products out there, like, oh, use this for kind of dry skin and then you get spots, and then use this for like kind of spots, and I feel like it's just making more problems. So always stick to the minimal, and it means that you just won't get as many breakouts. In terms of, the other thing was drop the hair routine. I don't really have a hair routine. I use this oil. So this is L'Oreal Paris Extraordinary Oil. So I use this after I shampoo and conditioner. I think the main thing is I don't really wash my hair that much anymore. So I probably wash it like twice a week, every few days. I normally just kind of scrunch it up in a bun, and you'll probably see, like, I just kind of put it up in a bun, and it's just a lot easier. I don't want to wash my hair all the time. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've suffered from like severe hair loss. So I'm very kind of cautious with the products I put in my hair. I'm very kind of like wary of how much I wash my hair, because I don't want to wash it too much in case I start getting like bald patches again. So yeah, I wash it like once, twice a week at the max, and yeah, I just use L'Oreal shampoo and conditioner, and also the oil as well. But yeah, nothing that exciting. Right, so next question, I'm just going to do my eyebrows. So I use this NYX eyebrow gel, and it is so good. It is so good. It literally just kind of like sticks them up to that nice kind of fluffy look. It's a bit of a deep question. What was your worst day ever? Oh, I don't know. I don't really want to get too emotional right now. I would say one of my worst days was all the stuff to do with my eating disorder. So kind of not finding out, just getting told. I feel like a diagnosis makes something real. So when like a doctor turns around to you and be like, you've got anorexia, or you've got an eating disorder, that kind of like sunk in for me, and that's when you know something's kind of going wrong. A bit like when you get told you've got anything kind of, I hate to say wrong with you, but like when you get told that you've got like a certain illness or whatever, it's that feeling when it just like sinks in, and it's just that dread feeling, which you knew it was coming, but you didn't want someone to say that was kind of one of the worst days. But yeah, I can think of a few others, but I'm not really comfortable speaking about that at the moment. Maybe on another video. So the next question is there anyone in the fitness industry, is there anyone you don't like in fitness? So there's no one that I don't like at all. If I'm completely honest, I only meet kind of people from the fitness industry if it's like an event, or if it's like I'm messaging over Instagram or something and then we decide to meet. So I've actually met a few people and they're amazing. You know who you are if you're watching. But in terms of like anyone that I don't like no. The fitness industry, I feel like it can seem quite intimidating because it's a lot of kind of like pretty pictures, everyone trying to look their best and stuff, but so far from what I know and the people that I've met, everyone's absolutely lovely. Like everyone is so nice, so supportive, and yeah, some of them I can call like one of my closest friends now, some of them. So in terms of kind of anyone I don't like no. Obviously there's some people that I have conflicting opinions with, so I stand for very much like sustainable lifestyle and having that balanced lifestyle. Some people preach the complete opposite, but it doesn't mean I don't like them, it's just a kind of opinion. So no, there isn't anyone that I don't like. Yeah, everyone's lovely. So if you're scared of like getting into the health and fitness industry, then don't be, because everyone is so a bit weird, isn't it? The next question, I wasn't sure whether to answer this one, but it was my most asked question, which I'm really shocked about because only like 15% of my following on Instagram, where all these questions came from, are men. So I'm very shocked why I have so many of these questions. Do you have, or would you have considered OnlyFans? Right, so when it was 2020, and I think that's when it started like building up in lockdown. I don't know about you guys, but in 2020 it was like a bigger thing. Well, I heard about it more, maybe just because everyone was bored and a lot of people, not that I knew, but I heard of a lot of people kind of starting it. Yeah, I think at the time I would never do it, but I think everyone is kind of crossing their mind a little bit when you see the amount of money people are making. Blimey. But like honestly, like I would never do it, but in terms of like crossing my mind, I think, yeah, absolutely, like people are making money. People are making so much money, and some of them are literally just like posing in a mirror in a bit of underwear, and I'm like, a bit tempted, you know, a bit tempted. But no, I would never do it. I don't think I'd have the confidence to, and I just don't necessarily want to. Fair play if you do or anyone else does it, but it's just, yeah, wouldn't ever do it. Yeah, I think that's all I've got to say really about that topic. No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Definitely not. But there's definitely a massive market for kind of pictures and stuff like that, but yeah, not my thing. I have a boyfriend and I don't think he'd be very happy. Next question is, hey Liz, how do I stop comparing myself to other people? So, if I'm completely honest, it's something that I still catch myself doing, and it's definitely got a lot better. But I think it's kind of natural instinct for anyone to just compare themselves. Like if you look at someone else, it's okay to be like, oh, like you like how they look, or you're like, oh, I don't know, you like their hair. However, it's important to remember that just because you look different to someone, it doesn't mean that you're bad. Like say if you like, I don't know, you like how someone's got a peachy bum or something, just for an example, if you say that you like that and then you start comparing yourself, oh, why isn't my bum like that or whatever, that doesn't mean it's bad. Like just because your bum isn't peachy, that doesn't mean it's bad. It's different, and I think that's important to remember. Different isn't bad. Different's just like everyone's different, and even if you worked out, even if you ate the same, even if you lived the same lifestyle, you'd still look completely different just because like that's due to genetics and stuff. And like you are beautiful as you are. You are beautiful like because you're unique. You're beautiful because you are you, and it would be so weird if we all look the same. It would be so weird if we ended up all kind of looking the exact same, talking the same, and just kind of living and breathing the same. It just wouldn't be right. And I know that like it can be easy to be like, oh, I wish I looked like her and I wish I looked like that person, but just remember, especially if it's social media as well, that like there's a reason that when you go outside and you go out and you're walking down the street that no one looks like the pictures that they do online. It's because a lot of them are photoshopped, a lot of them are kind of best angles, best lighting, and that's okay. Like it's okay for people to want their best angles. Like who doesn't want to take a good picture? But just remember, like, when you're scrolling down and when you're scrolling down your feed and you stop and you're like, oh, I wish I looked like her, just remember that you are good enough, and it doesn't matter what that person looks like. That person is irrelevant. The best thing you need to focus on is you, and kind of focusing on having that positive reinforcement with yourself, because that person that you're probably like comparing yourself to, they probably are photoshopped, they're probably in the best light and they're probably in the best angle, and you can't compare your 99% of the time to their 1% best kind of picture, okay? So please remember that. I feel like I'm rambling on here, but like, the moral of the story is please remember that social media is just a snapshot, and even if we were the same, even if we kind of all looked identical, like, that would be weird. We've got to focus on you, and you've got to focus on being yourself. I'm going to go in with the Refy lip liner, and I really like this lip liner because it stays on for like 6 hours, because it has this side and then it has this little side here, which is like a set. It like sets your lip liner. So I'm going to put this on now. So that is all from me. I'm literally going to go in with the setting spray. I'm going to fill in my eyebrow, but I can't find my eyebrow pencil. And then, yeah, I'm going to get ready. I'm just going to get changed and go to the Christmas market. But hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some good kind of juicy answers from me. And yeah, I will speak to you all next week.